Red button means we're live, a casual take with your boy Steven Pepper, here to give a take off my chest. So 6 months to the day when Luka Doncic was traded from the Dallas Mavericks, surprisingly, he signs a 3-year, $165 million extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. Suck it, haters. Luka Doncic is in the purple and gold for at least 2 additional seasons. And I think he's going to sign on to more because he structured this contract in a way, I believe, according to reports, to where he has a player option in 2028 and he could sign a 5-year, $418 million contract at the age of 29. He would become the first $80 million man in the NBA. So the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka because they didn't want to financially commit to someone who they didn't believe was in shape enough to win a championship. And this summer, Luka's been trying super hard to get well-conditioned, and the Lakers paid him like the player that they thought he was when they traded for him, the face of the Lakers for the next decade, the next Laker great. So what does that mean for Luka Doncic, face of the Lakers? Well, to me, this is the opportunity for Luka to become one of the biggest names in the history of the sport, right? Like, I don't know if you guys truly understand how massive reaching the top of the basketball mountain is for your legacy if you do it in the purple and gold, right? Like, go throughout history. The 15 greatest players to ever do it, like half of them were Lakers, okay? Kareem, Magic, Shaq, Kobe, Wilt, West, LeBron, all of those guys won as Lakers, and their iconic image tremendously benefited from it. So now you have Luka. In just this offseason alone, his celebrity has skyrocketed. You know, from the Men's Health magazine to the talk show appearances to the Jordan Brand stuff. This guy is already a far greater superstar than he ever was in Dallas, and Dallas wasn't no small market. And Luka was already a big star in Dallas. But on the court, I think Luka's an MVP and a championship or so away from being a top 20 player of all time before the age of 30. Remember, Luka's only 26, but he's already a 5-time first-teamer, scoring champ, took a team to the finals, rookie of the year. He's going to add on to that. But if he puts an MVP and a championship or so in there as a Laker, because when you do it for that franchise in that city, it's Hollywood, all eyes are on you. Those accomplishments just feel bigger. Right? Like, it's the equivalent of a baseball player getting it done for the Yankees. It just means more. So if Luka can win an MVP, a championship, maybe one more as the face of the Lakers in the next couple of seasons, he's going to go down as one of the biggest names of my lifetime. So, like, when I hear people, and they've been saying it ever since we found out that Luka was eligible for an extension this August, why would Luka ever sign a contract with the Lakers this early when they haven't proven they can field a championship team around him? What's his plan? They let go of Dorian Finney-Smith. Bro, maybe because Luka understands how massive playing for the Lakers, doing what he's already been doing in Dallas, but doing it as a Laker is for his image, his brand, right? He's in a similar situation that Shaq, Wilt, Kareem, even LeBron were in, although LeBron was more towards the end of his career and already done so much. But these are guys who were some of the biggest stars in the game, took a team to a championship, MVP level players, already big stars. But they come to the Lakers and they go for some basketball great to bigger than 99% of the actors, right? They are as big as the actors. Kareem, Shaq, LeBron, Wilt, they are as big as the actors. And I think Luka knows that because he said, quote, during his press conference, being a Laker is an honor. And I wanted to be here. I wanted to be here. I want my name up there someday. Because for the past 6 months, Luka's been coming in the games. He's been going into the crypto, been going to the practice facility and seeing, Baylor, Bryant, O'Neal, some larger-than-life figures in American sports culture up there. Because, yes, they were talented, but they were talented as a Laker. They all won as Lakers. It just benefits your iconic image tremendously. And to me, Luka knows that. That's why Luka is sitting down making cap space meetings with Rob Pelinka, like, where's our flexibility at to win championships? He's recruiting guys like Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton. He's saying, LeBron, please stay. He's getting into shape because he wants to win a championship. Luka knows if he wins a championship in Los Angeles, there's his name, 77, Doncic, up there. And getting shape is key. Okay, because remember the last time Luka got in shape? It was coming off FIBA 2023 summer for the Dallas Mavericks. He proceeded to go 34-10-9 season and took his team to the NBA Finals. That was slim Luka coming in the season. Now, I think that's 100% on the table, given what Luka looks like right now. I think it's the hardest Luka's ever gotten in shape in his life. And if Luka can do a 34-10-9 MVP season, take the Lakers to a finals, You know how massive that is for the legacy of Luka Doncic? It's like A-Rod, right? Like A-Rod was already one of the biggest stars in baseball before coming to the Yankees. But when he won in 2009 in New York for the Yankees, he became one of the biggest legends in the history of the sport because he just did it for the Yankees. It just means more, right? So if Luka can do what he was already doing, stay in shape, win for the Lakers, get an MVP, it's going to tremendously benefit his legacy to the point where Luka's going to be one of the biggest icons in basketball of my lifetime. And I think Luka knows that, and that's why he wants to be a Laker. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate everyone for tuning into this episode of A Casual Take. Follow my social media, stay updated on all things related to the show. Until next time, see you.